Right, what do you fancy for afters, George?
Afters?
Dessert.
Dessert?
Pudding.
Oh,
What about rhubarb and apple crumble?
no thanks.
What about crumble with a bit of rhubarb and apple?
Sounds better.
Or yoghurt with bananas and raisins and sunflower seeds,
No thanks.
topped with a bit of honey.
Sounds better.
What about apple and pear pie with custard?
No thanks.
What about a bit of apple and pear pie with a load of custard?
Sounds better, Dad.
What about some natural Greek yoghurt sparingly poured over Granny's mixed fruit compote?
What about the honey-flavoured yoghurt we've got without Granny's mixed fruit compote?
Or,
Have we got any chocolate sponge left, Dad?
oh, George, really? Right, a bit of Granny's compote and a smidgen of chocolate sponge. Apple and pie with pear, topped with a thimble size of chocolate sponge. Apple and rhubarb crumble with a slither of chocolate sponge.
No thanks, just chocolate sponge, please, Dad, with a dollop of honey-flavoured yoghurt. Thanks, Dad.
Oh, for goodness sakes, George, really?
Lovely. Oh. Dad,
Yes, George.
can I have some more chocolate?
No, you definitely can't. You've had plenty. In fact, I would say you had too much chocolate, so no, you can't.
Please, Dad.
No, look, I've said no, that's it.
Please, Dad.
No.
Yes.
George, no.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes.
Thanks, Dad.
What?
Thanks. I'll see you in a minute.
What are you doing?
Get some more chocolate.
Well, I made a mistake. You come back. You can't have any more.
You said yes.
Oh, really? Oh, there you are, George. What are you up to?
I'm just thinking, Dad.
Oh, good. Well, what are you thinking about?
I'm just thinking about lots of things, this and that and everything, really.
That's good. That's really good. So that's your thinking face, is it, George?
I suppose it must be, Dad. What's your thinking face? What does it look like?
Ah, well, I think so much. I don't even know if I've... Ah, yes, I think this is probably it.
That's your thinking face, is it, Dad?
I think this is probably the face I make when I'm in deep thought, yes. Of course, I'm in deep thought a lot of the time.
Are you sure that's your thinking face, Dad?
I'm more than sure. Yes, George. Why do you ask?
Well, I've never ever seen that face, Dad. I've never seen you make that face.
Well, I'm sure you have. You've probably forgotten.
No, really, Dad, I don't think you probably think that much, because if you think you make that face and I've never seen it, then it probably means you don't think that much, Dad.
Well, I'm thinking all the time, George. I'm a deep thinker. Your old man is a deep thinker, I can tell you. I mean, I'm thinking a lot of the time, and this is the face I make, George.
I don't think so, Dad. I don't know.
Well, I'm going to ask your mother. Yes, I'm sure she'll say, oh yes, that's your thinking face.
I wonder if she will say that, Dad. Anyway, can you close the door on your way out? Because I am thinking.
Right. I'll see you later, George.
Yeah, see you later, Dad. Chocolate.
Me and My Dad is an open fridge production produced by Alex Castle and Mungo Pierce. Music is by Michael Ball. All sketches written and performed by Thomas Kett.